Okay, sir. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Kindly
you.
introduce yourself to the CXO TV audience.
Yeah, I'm Tapan. I am the founding member and owner of ISF Analytica and Informatica Private Limited.
Great, sir. Thank you for joining us. So, first tell us how did you like the event and what is your feedback?
Yeah, the event was well organized and I think so the sessions were very well planned out. Feedback primarily from the sessions, lot of takeaways from it. Some of the points which I liked primarily is the way the cloud system is being designed in the hybrid cloud, and maybe I will be using it in my organization for
Great.
my own infrastructure requirements.
Great, great. So to begin with, as you know, the pandemic has disrupted various, is far from over, and the world is grappling with various macroeconomic disturbances. What are the trends which are redefining the face of digital transformation?
Okay, now in the pandemic, what we have seen is that there has been a stress on getting the education part done through digital transformation with online education systems coming up, like the ELMS, SMSs and other things which are coming up. So what I see is definitely two things that are coming up. One is that your whole industry, the digital industry is moving from office environment to a dual environment or even work from home environment, number one. And number two is the education system, which is getting into digital space, and the LMS is getting stronger and stronger by the day with new tools and technologies like online whiteboard and online, the Zoom or the things like video conferencing is becoming quite relevant in our education as well as in our industry.
Absolutely. So just in line with what you just said, how crucial is infrastructure and application modernization in an organization's overall digital transformation journey?
Yeah, so what is happening is the office culture is now moving out, the office structure is now moving out. The requirements of infrastructure is going more on cloud rather than on in-house capabilities of that organization. So definitely things are moving towards getting everything onto a digital platform, and the whole workforce also is moving towards using of the digital platform.
Absolutely. Thank you. So, what are the top influential technologies, top three, which you will see large adoption in your organization or maybe in your industry?
Yeah, number one is we talk about blockchain, but blockchain has also moved to a DeFi space, that is the decentralized financing. And there you will find a lot of things like staking and swapping and many things which are coming into the banking space, which would be taking over, number one, technology. Second one, what I see from the education perspective, which I need, is an AR/VR solution will come out in the version 3 of our products also, which is to do with the classroom scenario sitting right at home. So that is the second technology which I am seeing that there will be a lot of things that is going to happen. And the cloud space. Cloud is going to get a lot of attention because a lot of data would be there, because data is the king of care, and that has to be moved into a central repository kind of thing, which is in the cloud.
Absolutely. So just in line with what you said, what do you think, according as an industry leader, what are the ingredients for a successful hybrid cloud strategy?
Yeah, so basically the architecture is the most important thing of all of these things. If your architecture is strong enough, capacity planning is well done, you can move your kind of centralized data system to a decentralized one and plan it out, scale it, scalability. Security is the most important aspect in all of this, which has to be taken care of. So these 4 or 5 points like security, robustness, scalability is very important, and that is what is going to hit the technology.
So as you said, like while building up your strategy, cost is an important factor that is involved.
Definitely.
So how do you like to optimize your cost in this journey?
Yeah. So the things like hybrid cloud can get down our cost because you are going to have an in-house predictable part of the the cloud piece, and then you have the non-predictable part. So once you are able to configure that and understand, your cost is near about controlled. It's controlled, and as a result of which you don't you know the spending, you know the spend very clearly. So you can plan your costs very clearly in the beginning of your project itself, and then take it to the next level.
As a founder, what do you think how technologies like AI and continue to push towards sustainability, increasing the adoption of co-location services?
AI as such has a lot to evolve. It's not still evolved. There's a lot many things to be done. The success of AI as a technology in all of this is still not. We are at the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot many things that are going to be happening in the AI space where your accuracy comes to right now. If you say an accuracy of AI, this is around 90 to 92%. If it comes to around 97, 98%, then you can vouch on AI as a technology which can be a game changer.
So, lastly, how do you think 5G is going to redefine your industry in the next few years? And how will your organization leveraging the solutions on 5G?
Yeah, so at this point of time, I'm being from the education sector primarily and then the finance sector. I would say that today my 4G networks are not as fast as your broadband solutions or whatever like VPN solutions which are there today, or the these line solutions. If 5G can get me that to that, and my cost and spend is not as huge as what today I'm spending on communication, I think so we would have achieved as a company the part of what you say bandwidth issues which we are facing today, the scalability issues which are deterred by the communication infrastructure not being in place. So if these things comes up and then we have got a solid policy around it where we are governed by security and other things, which definitely it will come at the government level. I think so we would be going to the next generation of this IT evolution that we have already undergone to. And definitely from the communication angle, we are going to move to the next level.
Great. So we are just nearing the end of this year. So what will be your top focus areas and tech priorities for 2023?
Number one, I need to get my DevOps done very quickly. It's the switching between the development code to the ops. That is from my local database to the cloud server space. I need to do that very efficiently. And for that I need some kind of tools or technologies which are going to be around this area where it takes me to what you call as fast moving DevOps. So that is my number one priority. So if I get a hybrid cloud configuration done today, I think so I can achieve that goal which I have in my mind. And as such, today I'm targeting around 2,500 schools where I have to deploy this coming from the education sector. So if I'm doing that target, the volume of the data is predictable but huge. And when the DevOps don't upgrade in a very fast pace, I may not be able to solve many of my issues which are underlying issues because of some kind of code related issues or issues related to data which I have not taken care of in my previous version. To move to the next version, I need a speed and it has to be done in a blink of eye. That's what I'm looking at.
Great. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. So, as you said, while building your team and doing the necessary changes and shift, so getting the right partner is also very important.
It is.
So, how are you selecting the right partners? Do you have any partners in that you are in the process?
See, today industry, anywhere if you go, it's a multi-partner system. It's not a single partner system. So, choosing of partners would be definitely on the value the partner gets on your table. Today, though you might have a huge good technology, but you're not able to, I cannot use your technology for my benefit, the choice of partner automatically for you comes down. And that prioritization is internal to my company, which I would be prioritizing based on what is the kind of profitability I get, ROI I get. So these are the terms which are all quantifiable terms. And that quantification is what will go with each and every partner that I choose. For me, what is important is I get a good ROI, because that's where the investor also comes in and says that yes, I want money buy back and my ROI. Second is profitability. So these are the two things which is most essential. Rest of the things are immaterial.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.